Welcome to your favorite Friday variety slash. I heard someone call us today a beer show, Doug. Welcome to Brothers and Booze with my brother from North, my brother from a little bit North. What's up, Casey and Doug?
Hey.
Welcome back, Doug. You had a week off. Casey and I held down the fort. Talked to Brock last week.
Yeah.
How was your week off? How was your paid weekend off?
Oh, my paid weekend off. Well, I don't know what I was getting paid in, but yeah.
We get paid? What happened here? Hold on.
I don't know. I didn't say I paid you.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
My paid week ended up being me having a Friday off, ended up me doing a podcast with Jay. So it wasn't even like I had a Friday night off.
I had to say I was surprised by that. I was like, okay, he took the time off to do more work.
Right. No, man, I'm just being a goof. So anyway, Doug, what are we drinking?
Yeah, Casey, we're gonna X you out for a moment. No. No, so I sent Greg this. This is from the North Brewery, which is near me. They are pretty well known for their stouts. This is called I Don't Recognize This World Anymore. And as Greg said earlier, really cool label. Some of their labels are hit or miss. Some are really cool. Some are really not cool. So this is a stout, vanilla, 9.1% ABV. Doesn't say much else.
That looks really dark.
Pours black.
Yeah. I saw Greg's pour and I was just like, wow, that is dark.
Right. Doug and I have the same beer, so we're starting to show off just to make sure we can taste together. But I'm not sure I want to usually start off the show with a big ass stout like this.
Yeah. All right, man. Look at that though. Look how that head settled out. That's nice. Oh,
Naomi, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Naomi's one of my people.
Started.
Yeah, you haven't even seen fun yet, Naomi.
We're gonna have some fun tonight, especially with our guests.
I'm so sorry, Naomi. This is all my fault.
Hey, JHG.
So, what do you think about this, Greg?
Pretty good, not too vanilla-y. Actually, it's more it's definitely more roasty than vanilla.
Yeah, for sure. I almost feel like I got some cinnamon in it somehow.
There's something sweet to the end of that for sure. This place is known for their stouts. At least when I rolled up there, I had a couple stouts in there. That's what how about this? They're known by me for their stouts.
No, that's
you might know them.
right.
Okay, cool. You might know them differently. I was there once. Doug took me there. Pretty good. And I don't know if you saw last week's edition, Doug, but Casey was feeling a stout last week.
That's good.
It was a weird world.
Welcome to the dark side, sir.
That was a joke on so many good levels.
Yes.
Well done.
America checking off all those boxes, Casey, like we always do.
You know what? I'm gonna hit up a wine double IPA over here. So it's called the Kaleidoscope from Halo Brewery, and it's a wine double IPA 8.0. And yeah, we'll try this out, see how it goes.
Wine as in WINE.
Wine as in Shiraz.
Shiraz.
Okay, all right. I'm not a fan of these winey beers. Are you, Doug?
It depends. It depends on the style. It depends on the style.
Do they complain too much?
I got the joke. It was funny.
Thank you.
So
you can see a pretty red in that.
Casey pours. Whoa.
You got an extra stout bitter glass. Very nice.
Yes. ESB. Great style.
Ooh. A nice tang to that one.
Okay.
So that's you definitely are tasting the
little winey.
Well, it's winey, right? So it's a double IPA put in a nice wine barrel, and I can taste the mixing of it, but I've tasted it done really poorly, and this one is actually pretty solid. This brewery is over on the west side of town, which for East Enders of Toronto, we're just kind of like, we don't do that. But my friend was over there and brought it to me, so I was just like, okay, we can make that work. So no, I'm gonna enjoy this one. It's a good one, but 8.0 is a lot.
Man, we're all starting big, right?
Go big or go home. But so are you seeing? Before we get to our guests, are you seeing a lot of these whiny beers? Is that something that is you guys see up there? Because I don't know if we see a lot of them, or at least I'm not having been done. They call them.
We're seeing more.
They're calling brute IPAs down here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're using like champagne yeast, right?
Yes, they use champagne yeast.
I saw something today, and I want to make sure I get it right.
And it makes it like whiny. It gives it that whiny grape. And I think what they're looking for is people who like wine to do that crossover. Or yeah. So
okay, check this out. There's a brewery up here that puts together a double maple. What was it? Double maple oatmeal blueberry pancake sour.
A sour.
Oh, you heard of it. It's like every word goes in. You're like, okay, this could be a stout. This could work. And then you hear sour. Like, what happened? What happened? So I'm going to try sometime. And let you know. But I'm just like, I saw it today. I'm like, what is this mess?
If it has like 4 ingredients, it's a stout. Like there's just no, you know, am I wrong?
Right? Not so. I sent you one that has more than 4. That has 4 ingredients. So
a milkshake, double cream, popsicle IPA.
That is going to be a journey. I promise you.
Look at this. What up, Thomas? G Wash is what I used to go by when I played hockey. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers. So. Oh man! Without further ado, we got to bring our guests. 2 people that I've met this year, within the past year, personally. I've been following them though for a couple of years. For the Black Fathers Foundation. I believe we all met Matt last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was this year, right?
Yeah. Sometimes the time runs together, right?
Sometimes. Yeah. No.
Baby.
Time's a concept.
But the pandemic has put years on us. So Matt and Kelly, they are the founders of the Black Fathers Foundation, which is a national nonprofit that promotes Black fatherhood, and we help out Black fathers, and we hope to do a lot of other things. I recently started working there, volunteering, doing all this stuff, building content. We're about to talk about it. Matt and Kelly look like they're ready to go, so we're just going to bring them on here.
Sweet.
We're going to say hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Welcome, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
What do you guys have in the glass? I see a frosted mug. We got to talk about that.
Now stupid everybody else.
No, you don't pour your drink until afterwards.
But you cheers in the MC glass, and everybody else got beer.
Oh, well,
This is starting off awesome.
No. Let's just let them take over the show because this is great. I'm just like, yep. Where my popcorn? Where my popcorn?
Well, you guys must never saw their Friday shows, the pop up on Black Fathers Foundation Facebook page. Used to be over on Instagram. You can see all this every Friday. But then it's got wine on Friday, right? You guys just do the wine on Friday.
Say again.
You guys do wine on Friday afternoons, right?
We do wine. We do whiskey.
Liquor, yeah.
We do beer.
If it starts with a W, you do it, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, wine, whiskey, we do it all.
That's it.
This has now become the best episode ever.
Excellent.
I didn't pour it good. It's got it. Isn't it supposed to have a little bit of head on it or whatever you call it? I don't know.
Depends on how you pour it. Depends on how you pour it.
But I won't say it.
So I mean, I know I tilted the glass a little something beforehand. You know.
Matt, you want some? Yeah, you want some head on that beer for sure.
Unless
can I just be on here by myself? Get off here and tell me wrong. I mean,
So,
we
Kelly,
could,
what do
y'all
you have?
we could just run this. We used to it.
Right.
So
No, I don't know nothing about this beer. So first of all,
no, not about beer, but I mean,
No.
we used to doing the shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what was the beer?
Oh, see, that's the way
Great
you messed
question.
up because I've been watching. I know how this goes.
Well, why didn't you do it?
All right then.
When you take the lead. All right. So tonight we are drinking also a stout, special double cream stout. Wait.
Oh, from Bell's.
Yeah.
Is that a
Alright.
good one?
That's a good one.
All right.
Stout.
Doug,
stout.
you down with this one?
I've had that one before. I like that one. So what y'all think?
Awesome. Well,
It came with it came highly recommended. Is that how it's supposed
Cool.
to say it?
I
Because
guess.
I already been drinking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I just been awake since 4 o'clock. So a.m. So that's my excuse. So let's go.
Let's
shall
put
we?
it on your Friday.
Uh-huh.
You wanna hit the button on the camera just in case we have to spit it out and it's, you don't want everybody.
No, but I'll run and pour it out if I need to.
Okay.
I think Casey's right. We should just turn us off and we'll let them just go.
We don't need to
Great.
be here. I'm going to bed.
See you
All right,
guys. We'll
well.
take it from here.
You guys requested it.
Thank you for your service. We'll take it from here. No.
They have to.
Oh, they really did
Don't
too.
do that.
All right. So about tonight's stout, it is like a liquid cigar. It is very interesting.
A liquid cigar.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Yeah.
You mean like it's smoky?
I-
Okay. Okay.
So like, you ever make the mistake like when you first smoke the cigar or whatever, you ever like put it out and you wet it to put it out?
Mm.
Yeah. So and then you try to light it and you got that yeah, this is what this is it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Right.
that
So
cigar you put out in water. Yep.
Stop.
the Matt Kelly Show again on Friday afternoons on Black Fathers TV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Black Father Foundation Facebook page.
Yeah.
Every Friday afternoon, right?
Every Friday at 5.
Unless we just don't feel like
Right. So we're not going to let them take over our show because they already got it.
Sorry.
But if we keep getting people saying they want to, we're just going to have you guys
all right.
like we're just going to have you.
God, we're gonna have like
maybe
we
you
don't
have
have any room for guests.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can have the slop of the TV slop of 4 hours on our channel. Right. Then we can give them a double header on Fridays. But you guys, everybody's seeing why it's fun to watch my friends Matt and Kelly on Fridays because they just lay it down, but they also talk about relationship things. So there's some fun stuff there, but there's also some relationship and serious topics talked. And kind of like here, but we kind of stray away a little bit from the seriousness a little bit. But we do talk, life sometimes. Yep. What is Casey doing down there?
And
I'm
check
working
this
on a
out,
liquid
Greg.
cigar.
Oh wow. Yes.
Liquid cigar is coming. Let me just put some words on it.
That's a cigar.
Yes.
It's a little
Yes, it is.
caterpillar-ish.
But I want my credit though, Casey. When you start brewing liquid cigar beer, I need to get my credit for that. Okay.
You really don't like it. I didn't bring mine down.
Nice.
Liquid cigar beer.
Not the worst thing I've ever had.
It tastes more like coffee-ish to me.
Are you a coffee person?
I am.
Okay, so that's
Every day.
so that's
There's a more important question though. She's also a mushroom gravy, boiled egg, and waffle person.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about that.
Turn off that already.
Yeah, it's a little early for that. So anyway.
We'll get there. Let's
Right. So Kelly, everybody doesn't know, but Kelly is a young beer drinker. She wants to explore. She wants to find different flavors. So I'm just trying to help her out here before we go critique her taste in food. So so Kelly, if you're a coffee person, then that's a good way. That's a good place to start looking for beers. And there's also these coffee like light beers that they're having now. Which are, so now Doug, what are they? The coffee blonde.
Coffee blondes. I've seen coffee IPAs.
So it's not just the big, a lot of the big black beers have coffee in them. But if you're not looking for a dark beer, there's also that, that coffee with that. So keep an eye out on those when you hit up your Total Wine, because I know that's your place.
Yeah.
Right.
Now let me ask you
mess with the mixer six too. Kelly, mess with the mix. Do they have a mix 6 where you can mix and match single beers? Mess all around in there. Yes. Okay, you already know. You already know.
Matt, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, what's up, Matt?
I was just gonna ask Greg, do white people tend to shy away from the big black beers?
No.
No.
This guy right here drinks. Right. That's my preferred. I'd rather drink it.
Right. So now we're gonna listen, Matt. We're gonna do
the street when you see a big black beer coming.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Matt, we're gonna do what they do after. We're like, all right, the one white guy on the panel. We're gonna ask you. You're gonna answer for all white people.
So okay. Well, that's how that feels. Oh shit.
That's how it works. All right. We're gonna ask you about all white people. So here you go, Doc. All white people. Right. Really, Matt? Yeah, that's Matt.
I mean, you saw how we came in.
Hey, Casey, you ain't Picasso. Hurry up.
He's still over there.
No, that is.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's get that right.
That's Vernon Gibbs giving you shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I love it.
All right. Where's the smoke?
I love it. It's not smoking.
But it's liquid. It's wet.
Oh.
She don't know.
Kelly.
It's moldering.
It's all right.
All right, I'll put this away. I'm good now. I'm back.
You're back?
But
all right.
I love the way we just slow walked past the fact that Greg called her young and then just kept moving. He said she's a young beer drinker. So
that means you old.
I know what it means. That's what I'm getting to. Thank you with all my grays in my chin. That's what he was.
Got a 70 pounds off down here.
As the resident oldest person in this group.
So are we
referring Greg?
Are we ready for Greg's video, Rama?
We gotta do a video.
Born ready.
Back it up.
All right, I think it's queued up here. Share audio.
Boy.
Oh.
Sorry, we just have a dog under our table.
All right.
Big Mac. I need a double cheeseburger and all the lettuce. Don't be front son, no seeds on the bun. We meet up in the drive-thru, order for two. I got the craving for number 9, like my shoe. We need some chicken up in here, in this sizzle. Original mom is like the salt on the griddle, like the pepper, my brother. Another for your mother, double super size, and don't forget the fries. That's about it.
The fries. All I heard was fries.
I only caught the double cheeseburger. We'll slow it down for you. Throw that down again. Big Mac. I need a double cheeseburger and all the lettuce. Don't be from the sun, no seeds on the bun. We meet up in this drive-thru, order for two. I got the craving for number 9, like my shoe. We need some chicken up in here, in this sizzle. Original, my mizzle, extra salt on the grizzle. Not the pepper, my brother. Another for your mother, double super size, and don't forget the fries. Speed this one up. Big Mac. Big Mac. Big Mac. Big Mac. I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Don't make run, son, no seeds on the bone. We be up in the drive-thru, order for two. I got the craving for number 9, like my shoe. We need some chicken up in here. In this oh, you're in the rap there.
Tell me what you want. You said number 9. Number 9 what? We got grilled and crispy. And what you drink with it?
Big Mac? I ain't a double cheeseburger at all the lettuce. Don't make runs, got no seeds. Don't hurry me up in the drive-thru. What if we do? I guess I bring more nothing. I'm not my stew. We need a chicken up in here in the sizzle. Or else my missile let you salt on the pizzles. Like the pepper, my brother. Another for your mother. Double supersize. And don't forget the fries.
That's ridiculous. I love it. Ridiculous.
I'd be like, pull around.
Yeah. Seriously.
We could be funny down here, Casey.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Do you know where this was, Greg?
Where it was?
Yeah.
No, but I can send you the clip. I have no idea.
Calgary.
No.
Oh, wait, what?
Don't forget the fries.
No, so you guys have seen our show a couple times. I know Kelly has. We just started recently just running these crazy videos that I find over on Reddit. Under public freakouts. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just all these. So every once in a while, you'll find one that's usually like, well, wait till you see the clip I got. I saved the best for last. We got
right.
a doozy. And I mean,
You to say that, that's tough.
when I say a doozy, I mean it, man. This one, so we warmed you guys up with the happy pumping. I was good. But we're gonna get to the yeah. So anyway, we'll say that we're what do they call that, a tease?
Yeah.
Right. So I see another beer there.
Yeah, we got a few more.
No, I'm playing my turn.
See, that's one of my favorites there. I don't know. You see that, Doug? You see that little?
I can see the label, the top of the label.
That's one of my. I love that one.
Oh, West. Yeah, I have one of those in my fridge. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you sure? Everybody's good, man. That's a good one. That's a good one for the season. Sure.
I'm at the front of the class, and I'm getting an A. Okay.
Yeah. You and your tutor.
To be fair, that's a beer I got because of a beer class. So.
Daniel Fisher says it was New Jersey that whatever you want to call that drive-through.
Drive-through rap.
Oh.
Yeah.
New Jersey again. I was surprised that. Well, I guess maybe they were just all inside being entertained or something. Because I'm really surprised she wasn't like, "Look, just pull to the window."
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me what the hell you want.
I don't know. I was grooving to it, so I would have been like,
They probably were too. Instead, like,
Casey and I were going out.
One more time.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question for you guys. And then we'll we didn't even tell them about so in the middle of our show we have a sponsor segment. It's coming up. When we say that's going to be you guys' time to talk about whatever you want. So I assume it's going to be Black Fathers Foundation, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. But until then, I got a question for you. On your show earlier today, I heard you guys talking about Kelly said one of the things that you guys have actually done in COVID is travel. And the next thing out of Kelly's mouth was like, you apologize for it. You're like, I'm sorry. And I was like, I wanted to jump on and be like, why? Because look, here's my thing. I have literally almost been in my house since the whole thing started. I am one of those people who are like scared to go out or anything. But at the same time, I'm not going to judge anybody for what you do during this and how you get through it. And so my thing is, I don't care if you travel. I don't have any problem with that. Now, if you're traveling without a mask and being foolish, I got a big problem with that. Now, I don't have a problem with that if you are traveling and you're doing what you can to just have your good time, stay away, and I know you guys are traveling smart and all that. So that's why I'm like, I just kind of wanted to like give you a little bit of heads up. Like, you don't got to feel bad for living your life during the pandemic and doing the right thing as far as, you know what I mean? As far as traveling with your family, I see, again, you guys are, going away by yourselves, going away with your family. It just seems like it's a really, really good thing. And I think a lot of people are too scared like me to do it. And so hats off to the people who aren't scared, but who are doing it in a manner that helps your mental health, but it doesn't, excuse my language, I don't even know why I say that, it doesn't shit on everybody else's health.
Yeah. And that's exactly why I said it, because I think, well, you know me, Greg. I'm always apologizing for everything. Mm-hmm. But I know that there are some people who I don't really care if they judge, but I know people watch,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that we shouldn't care about that, but because of who and what we do, who we are and what we do, I think sometimes you got to answer to that. So I'm just like, we have to all, like, every time that we go somewhere, I feel like we have to be like, yeah, but we're being safe, because it is a big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a heavy question. It needs to be lighter because
Lord.
I'm drinking.
Well, I was gonna say, it sounds like Kelly. Sounds like you're a low-key Canadian, always apologizing up there. Well done.
Yeah, we already ready already.
Yeah.
But I think in regard to that, I understand to a degree, but I also think she cares too much about what people think, and I care a lot less. So I don't give a fuck. So I can do that, right? Because you said shit. So I can say, I don't give a fuck. But no, but I mean, as representatives of the Black Fathers Foundation, we got to whatever. But in our unofficial capacity as the Presbyterians, it's whatever. Like, and but so on the one hand, again, it's like, that people are suffering and all that. So when I say stuff, like, I always preface it, like, no, I sympathize, I empathize and all of that with people that were affected, so on and so forth, because I don't want to seem insensitive. But this has been one of the best summers of my life, like, literally. So I'm not sorry to be living my life. I'm not sorry to have fun, but I am still compassionate and understanding for the people who have suffered anyway through this. So I think I kind of think, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I feel like that's part of where she comes from also, because it's like, it's not just that people are looking, but people are looking who have had people die, and and it may have come from people just being reckless or whatever. So they may look at us in a certain kind of light, like, oh my God, they're all over the place, they doing this, they gonna give somebody COVID, blah blah, but so I do understand in that capacity, but I can't live my life based around what other people think, right? So
I feel you on that.
And I'm ready to take advantage of it. There's so many things that we have done recently. We just talked about this today. So many things we've done recently that we just would not have been able to do otherwise. I was working. We were driving down 95. Actually, this morning I was sitting in a hotel room in Atlantic City working with a class of students, and then for the third period, I was riding down 95. So it's like, it's just so many things that we would not have been able to do. So we just try to take advantage of it all, but at the same time be sensitive and understanding to the people who have, suffered, lost loved ones, and so on and so forth.
Right, and that is very key. You can do both things at once. So that's where I'm at, and I just think people need to do what they need to do to get through this pandemic. Period. So
that's definitely self-care for us.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Like, this has done so much for our mental well-being without question, in a lot of different ways. Like you said, we've gone, just Kelly and I and couples. We've gone Kelly and I and the kids. Our oldest two sons, I've taken them. We went to Pittsburgh, just the three of us. A couple weeks ago, all three of our sons and myself, I took them to Philly. So it's just so many things. And yeah, again, like, we aren't being crazy. We ain't going to a club and partying. We're not going to the strip club or nothing like that. We're being outside and all of that. But still, we want to, really take advantage of this opportunity that we've been given. So
wait. All y'all strip clubs are still open down there?
Yes.
They shut ours down.
Casey, that's sweater though, Casey.
I don't even know who said that, because I'm just like, is that like you like the sweater, or like, Casey, what's wrong with you? No, this sweater is amazing. It's my, like,
it's cold
winter's coming. This can't. What's funny though, because we were at like an 80 or like an 85 today. It went up for like a while there, and it's gonna dip right back down to about a 50 tomorrow.
Whoa, is this Celsius?
No, this is all Fahrenheit. I had to guess. I'm guessing these
If it was
numbers.
50 Celsius, you guys would be boiling up there. Holy
Right?
crap.
I'd be like, kill me.
I don't know what this Canadian.
Oh,
What do you? So,
I
Kelly
see.
and Matt, what do you think of that beer?
This one is lovely. I like this one is good. Can you say the name though? Because I can't.
What is
What's it? What?
Westfalaner?
Westfalaner.
Westfalaner.
Ah,
Leave it to the
All
white
right.
guy.
So, okay, so here we go. Here we go. Doug gave me a beer that he said might be old, so I'm not going to show the beer. I'm just going to open it, and then I'm going to tell Doug if it's still good or not, or if he gave me a shit beer.
Oh,
And Doug has.
oh yeah.
Now look at that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was looking for that one.
This
Yeah.
was this is one that I just found is from Harpoon up out of Massachusetts, and they now distributed it here. The interesting thing is it's a dry hop tropical stout, which I don't know what the fuck that is.
That looks like a little milky.
Oh, I thought it was Guinness. Somebody, someone I know runs the Job Opportunities Task Force. What?
Oh no, I was listening.
Oh, and they had a fundraiser. Guinness had a fundraiser for them, and they had a can that looked like that. It also said "Black is beautiful."
It might have been them.
So,
Oh, he got the glass too.
Oh, right.
after the civil unrest, a brewery called, what's the brewery called?
Weathered Souls.
Thank you, Doug. Weathered Souls started a Black is Beautiful campaign, Matt, and they started with a stout. And then what it is whoever brews that beer, all the money goes to a charity, a local Black charity.
Yeah.
So it started spreading, and there's all these different breweries have different kinds. And Doug has one. So Doug, who's your brewery and what's the style?
So this is from Harpoon, and theirs goes to the NAACP in Boston, Massachusetts, and Rutland, Vermont. So this is they fashioned as a dry hop tropical stout. Now I don't know what the tropical stout part is. To me, that sounds like you're putting like mango in it, but none of that. It's just like tastes like a dry hop stout to me. It's excellent, but really good. It's got the stout.
Wait, it turned out well?
What's that?
It turned out well with all those
Yeah,
words?
it's really good.
And this beer that you sent me smells like shit.
Sorry, I told you it might be old.
Oh man, be careful, Greg.
Hold your nose and drink it.
Don't drink it no more.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
I need to figure out who's trolling me in the comments.
It's not that bad. Someone is trolling. It's not that bad, Doug.
I'm gonna tell you, I should have sent it to you fresh because fresh it was fucking delicious.
Okay, so I'm still not going to say the brewery just because. But it's
That's
supposed
not your fault. That's my fault. So
all right, well, we'll say the brewery then.
yeah, because their stuff was good. I had a couple of theirs and it was really good.
Brewing.
What is it?
So this is a Marsh Island Brewing. This is a
Marsh.
strawberry banana milkshake.
IPA.
that sounds like bathroom.
That's scary. Yeah.
What's funny is I got that and I showed Greg that and you were like, that sounds like a fucking mess.
Right. Like my friend Brett says, it sounds nasty.
I'm going to tell you, remember I had it on the show when I was in Maine because that was something my family traveled to Maine. That's a state we like going because it's in the middle of the woods and get the fuck away from everybody.
Yeah.
That's nice. So we were up there and I did the show from up there and that was one of the beers I had and you were like, this sounds awful. And I was like, no, it's awesome. And then I brought one. I said I was going to send one to Greg and problem it's an IPA. You can't keep those more than like a week or two.
Oh.
And this is like 3 months later. I said,
I'm looking.
here you go, man. Enjoy.
So, Greg, make sure you text us in the morning and let us know you're still alive.
I said that before. Nobody died tonight.
Right.
Oh, we got the after party too, y'all. You guys didn't even get there.
I'm having a flashback because one time I drank some old vodka when I was in college, and the next thing I know, I was earling on my roommate's quilt, and I had to wash it and everything. It was just disgusting. So
You couldn't get to the bathroom?
no, I couldn't make it. It was so old, and I don't know what was wrong with it, but I threw up everywhere.
We're gonna have at some point everybody give us their worst college drinking story because I have a few.
Yeah, and that was bad. I had to wash it and everything, and I spit up in a urinal, which just sucks. Yeah, that's not pretty. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Hipster hops. Yeah, that beer sounds terrible. It's not terrible. It sounds bad though.
It's just old. That's the problem.
That one is that's Jeff Tepper there actually.
Yeah, he's still drinking
What
it.
does the process look like for making that beer?
So now it's time for our sponsor.
Woo!
And we don't have a sponsor. So our sponsor is our friends Matt and Kelly. Bye.
Tonight's show is sponsored by you people. No, but so the Black Fathers Foundation. Where do I begin?
We can talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
I got that pulled up here.
Oh, nice. Check you out.
Wow.
All right. So we'll give you a little history really quickly. 12 years ago now, I'll say, because we're 2 months away from our 12-year anniversary, started a little thing on Facebook called Black Fathers, the group, to give Black men an opportunity to come together and really talk to one another about fatherhood, ups and downs, sharing all kinds of stuff, be resources to each other, share information, and all of that sort of stuff, and really work to challenge a lot of the stereotypes and misnomers that are commonly held about us as Black men, particularly in this country. Really at the time didn't foresee it expanding the way that it has, but we are now, I'm glad to say, 73,000+ members strong on 6 continents all over the world. So I got an opportunity when I went into Facebook Community Leadership Program to create the foundation, which is an extension of the Black Fathers group. So Kelly and I went into that venture together and created what is now the Black Fathers Foundation. And we work to, one of the main things we do right now is produce content, which Greg is a part of, and we are so happy to have him on our content team, and we're pushing to get shows out. We do the foundation conversation once a month at least, and sometimes twice a month, and all of those are with Black men who are fathers to share their stories about different topics and other content that we'll be creating. We also are a funding organization who has already provided micro grants to several Black men in Baltimore City who run organizations or work with fathers. We also have an emergency fund through which we're able to help fathers in need. We've had several men come through who are in need of assistance in different ways. We've also supported a family where the father died tragically, so we were able to provide them some financial assistance. And we also do a lot of networking and connecting with other organizations, working to create events and things, especially pre-COVID. We had our gala, which Greg will be a part of as soon as we get back up and running. And this corner gets turned, as 45 likes to say, and COVID just walks away and goes home as he suspects it will. It's just gonna go away. So we'll get back to doing in-person events. But for now, our main focus is really the content and working to help fathers however we can get access to resources, whether that be financial or information, whatever it is that Black men need to be the best fathers they can be. And I think that about sums it up.
Yep.
Anything for you? BlackFathersFoundation.org. You can donate and you can shop. We got some cool little merchandise on our website, so go check it out.
Yep. Yeah.
You guys you sell it well. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, y'all should just write my book for me. Honestly, I'm just gonna be like, here, take it.
Man, that's right there.
Excellent. So are we ready for a second round? Before we get to our crazy ass video tonight.
Casey has not had a second one yet.
Yeah.
No, I got a People's Pint You can't see that. It's called Beer Diversity, and it says on the back it's addressing the lack of diversity in the Canadian craft beer industry and how we can all work together to improve it, one beer at a time.
That's right.
So this beer was brewed in collaboration with Ren Navarro, with a portion of the proceeds being donated to Egal Canada Human Rights Trust.
Oh, we didn't buy any beer that supports a.
Ren Navarro is a badass, and I'm trying to get her on this show.
Ooh, okay.
Ren Navarro is.
Thank you, Katie. So it's a New World dry hopped APA at 5%, and let's pour it and see how it is.
Casey, we are looking forward to the book. Can we?
Yes.
Damn right we are.
Do we got any little more tidbits? Can we get, because you're a host of the show? Can we get some behind the scenes? What? Something
behind the scenes.
I think we're seeing the behind the scenes right here where he's poured the beer.
I'm like, I think I slept like 15 hours this week, so I'm just kind of like, gosh, yeah.
Oh wow.
No, because I had to submit all the short stuff, like all the short blurbs and everything for marketing, cover concepts and everything. And this week was actually Adobe Max. It was like the huge conference, so I have like a ton of ideas for the cover and all that kind of stuff. I was actually wrapping my head around the entire idea of like having a diverse crew of black dads all at a barbecue, just like doing their thing. So I was gonna draw that out. But yeah, just like it's a crazy experience right now, just trying to figure it out. Is it done yet, bruh? Just announced it on Monday.
You still, I'm gonna snap and make this done.
To be fair, that's Vernon Gibbs doing that, and he's been promoting his kids' book. It's been pretty awesome.
I was gonna say, yeah, Mr. Book himself, right?
Yeah.
Cool minivan dad.
All you motherfuckers are books.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And Doug was recently published too.
Nice.
Yeah, were you publishing the zine?
Published, Doug. Don't act like you weren't.
That,
You don't remember this online magazine?
I do.
Oh, okay.
How many times do I have to tell you how shitty I am at accepting compliments of any sort?
He is that guy. He's that guy. He doesn't. Yeah, it's a fight.
Doug got on my radar from doing a killer read at Dad 2.0 2018, man. What? Who is this? Who is this with these skills? Dope. So yeah.
I got a handshake and a hug from Ronnie a lot out of that, so that made me pretty happy.
Oh shucks.
And you got a weekly gig on some stupid stream every Friday.
That was by far the better deal.
Come on.
Yeah, Doug, don't front. Right.
Thanks, Vernon.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you know what? The thing is, though, the thing that I've been trying to do better this year in the middle of all this shit is being able to accept compliments better, because if somebody gives you the time to compliment, you should be willing to go, thank you. And I'm really bad at that, and I need to get better at it. So
Look at that.
He can't really get on well.
Look at
the pup. Is this the dog that you keep talking shit about, Matt?
Oh, look, now he's taking Matt's FaceTime.
Right.
Now the dog is taking Matt's FaceTime. Right.
I'm a bodyguard. He's just trying to get the rest of his food.
Yeah, he's been
okay. Fine, Doug, you suck. Better.
Thanks. I appreciate that. That makes me feel too much better.
And there's another you suck, Doug, right there. Right.
All right.
And Doug is dope, but dope at something first.
It is true.
All right. Wow. I gotta show this video.
Yeah, please. I'm ready for this crazy video.
Yes.
This video is.
You've been hyping this up, so.
All right.
He ain't even got words. That's great. Okay, let's. I gotta see this.
Are you sure you're ready?
No, never.
Everybody's
never.
Ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I go to the bathroom?
Don't. You can if you want. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. I didn't do this.
No, but you're showing it to us.
Yeah, but it's not my fault, Doug. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, let me see it.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, she got a diaper on though. And got an ankle monitor on. Is you serious? Shit, she is not playing. Y'all cannot hold her down. Hey, what do you got on?
Yeah.
A bathing suit? That look like a big ass diaper. Okay, this shit. Hey, I fuck with you. Welcome to America. You Indian? You not Indian, is you?
See that? I'm Indian.
Oh shit.
Go somewhere with your haircut, and your amber, and your Jessica, and your Stephanie, and your fucking power.
I don't even know what this
Sit in
is.
your bed because you're a nigga.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh, whoa.
See, this type of shit I go through, y'all. Hey, but you see that type of shit we go through? Oh my God.
A bathing suit.
Now I ain't see a bathing suit like that though.
What did she want to do? What to be? A nigga.
Oh shit.
Leave me alone.
Man.
Well, at least
My white boy.
By a white boy?
Yeah, I'm talking about a white boy.
And he fucking that?
Hey, man.
KKK.
See that? Sticking on a nigga.
Oh shit. Hey, this is the type of shit we go through, man. Hey,
I got my own cigarette. I got my own pill.
you need to Ku Klux your clan ass up out of here. You look fucked up.
I was telling my Filipino priest when I was 2 days old, I'm a born priest there.
Word.
Hell no. This how y'all white people coming? Y'all coming like this, man. Y'all fucked up. Yeah, most definitely. I need my social space because your ass fucked up. Man, hey, y'all white people need to cut this shit out.
My name is my money. See this? It's mine.
Hey, do not take that shit. Don't take, she got fucking corona. Don't take that. Oh, hell no. Hey, no, don't take that money. She got corona. Hey, you touch that shit, you gonna have corona, bro. You need to hurry up and get the fuck out. You got you fucked up. What do that mean? What do that mean? Oh hell no.
All right, can I say one thing?
Please, Doug.
All right, so I am all for anybody wearing whatever the fuck they want in public. I really am. I don't give a shit. You want to wear it? Rock that shit. Awesome. But that was fucking nuts. It was. It wasn't what she was wearing. It was just all the shit that was coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It was the stuff in the clothes.
Yeah. That was bad.
Greg, there's something wrong. Me?
Oh, man.
You look right. Yes, there was a monitor on her leg. Yes,
What? Oh, I didn't even see that.
she had a
I should wear it like that. It was like a swimmer's baby diaper.
Like, yeah.
You know
That shit then.
see?
Yeah. It was a house arrest.
Okay, she got a diaper on though. And you got an ankle monitor on.
Oh,
Is you
he said that,
serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
I need more beer. I don't care.
Right. There's something wrong with you. I found the video. Sure.
Oh man, look, they're unloading it. What do you? What's the next one, guys?
It is.
This one is Citra Dreams. A hazy
Captain
apple.
Lawrence.
Oh.
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 You know this one? You know this one, Doug?
Captain Lawrence out of New
Yep.
York State.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Another one that came highly recommended.
Another one.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid looking at anything else. Casey Enium, that was clearly an American clip there. So, have at it.
I mean, there's like the humor side of me where just kind of like there's so many parallels we could draw. This is the sad side where just kind of like y'all need better mental health supports, seriously. And somewhere in the middle of that, I'm just kind of like I want to sleep tonight. I need to scrub my brain now so I can actually like not have nightmares.
You have to understand. 3 or 4 times.
Oh Lord! Oh no!
I told you guys last time it sounded right. I was like, "Oh, wait till you see the video this week." Yeah.
All right, Greg, be honest with us. How many times did you watch that video?
Total?
Total.
1 with you guys, 1 when I saw it, 1 with the lady, and let's just add another one, like 4 times.
Another one when you were by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I found it by myself. So. What are you trying to imply, Doug?
Oh my god. That was so unsanitary.
Oh man. And look, let's just say this too. I am overweight. I'm probably fat. I got it. So this isn't a fat thing. But I would never, ever, 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 ever
sleep with someone in a big diaper.
Like again, I'm not trying to speak for white people, but I know in my black household, my mother told me, don't you ever go out and fucking disgrace our name, disgrace me. Right. Don't go out looking like a damn fool. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if I'm in the ground. Like my mother was like, no. So that alone would stop me from doing anything reckless and crazy like that. So I just what's up, Kelly?
Seen the people that wear the disposable face mask, but they like wearing it over and over and over again, and it look like a dirty diaper. Has anybody seen that? This is me. They got like beady balls on them and stuff. Like
yeah, I've seen
it's
that.
Only hair.
Right.
It's only
part of me goes, all right, well, listen.
Please translate it for us.
I love how the show got really fast to be a black.
Fucking Roberto. God damn you, Roberto.
That's Roberto. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What?
I will say this. I can't. I have no idea what that was.
Right. Yeah, that wasn't about being white. That was about being out of your damn mind. So,
oh, Kelly, I'm not sure that face was like, I like that beer.
This a little grapefruity.
Yeah.
This is a little grapefruity.
Too sweet?
Yes.
And that's interesting because she likes that. What is it? Rose? Grapefruity rose. But
rose. Yep. Master like underwear. One time out, then you watch.
I can work with that.
Who's wearing their underwear out?
That lady in that clip.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I'm just wondering.
She was just trying to get cigarettes, right? Is that what she was getting? Cigarettes? I couldn't even figure out what the hell she was doing.
No,
I'm not sure.
She did a lot of walking. That would be an outfit that I would just wear quick, like running. If you gonna do it,
no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't even.
Come on, I would not. Wow.
I thought she said I make my own cigarettes. I don't know what she said. I don't know.
Wait, Kelly, you telling me that you would go out looking like that?
I wouldn't go out looking like that.
Not over my day.
However,
Okay.
you know, I have lady locks over here, but I wouldn't go out looking like that.
No.
Walking to the gas station and to the convenience store.
Because it's a difference between
you
it's
just a
one thing to
convenience
be
store.
exposed. Like, yeah, people walk around in bathing suits and stuff like that. So it's one thing to be exposed. It's one thing to be exposed and just be nasty. Like, that's different.
Yeah, she was like wrapped up like she was
Just
trying to
nasty.
protect herself, and I don't think she was protecting herself from
Right.
much of anything.
No.
Wait. Hold on. I heard Kelly say convenience store. I thought that was a Canadian thing, but I'm now finding out other things. So you say
I was
say
trying to
convenience
use
store
my
down there?
proper voice.
Oh no.
Well, that's a regional thing. That's a regional thing.
Actually, I said gas station at first.
But then you said convenience store, and I was just kind of like, that's what we call it up here, like all over the place. Down there, we're just used to like corner store or bodega or other stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like, when you said convenience store, I was like, wait, hold on, what happened here? Are you Canadian?
No, we just been watching Kim's on Netflix. That's all.
Is there a show called Canadians on Netflix? Because I want to watch that. Because it would just be people apologizing and drinking Molten. And Tim Hortons.
I'm sorry for taking the next 22 minutes of your life.
I'm getting a little warm. This bed.
I'm not.
Wow. Wait, why is your label "you people"?
I just noticed that because I wanted to be provocative.
I think you set that precedent when you asked us if white people were afraid of big black bears. I think
Exactly.
you set that precedent pretty early.
I came in and I've been consistent ever since. So
that's for sure.
You and your team. Bodega is the northeastern.
I listen to a lot of rap, y'all. So bodega, Big Pun, Fat Joe.
We don't have bodegas here.
No.
No, I mean you're not in New York, right? NYC is what I expected.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty popular in New York City, as what little I know.
Yeah. Convenience stores aren't Canadian owned.
Yo, JHG. Okay, yeah. I learned something. Jeez.
Wow. So the one thing I will say is so where my family's from is like the middle of Podunk, PA, and there's this years and years ago, this one gas station came in to the town, a town of 400 people, mind you, and it was Coastal. Was the name of the brand. That thing has changed names 15 times. It's no longer Coastal, and everybody says I'm going out to Coastal. Why they do that? I don't know.
At least they don't put an S on it.
I am so sorry I brought up the convenience store. I apologize.
Gravy.
Oh no, gravy should be universal. That should just be a thing that everyone enjoys. I'm just saying.
Gravy?
I'm not moving on that one. You know what? We've been doing that segment for the last 5 minutes. Help me understand the convenience store.
Help me understand America.
So,
Greg, you've been doing that, so. All right,
let me ask this real
Right.
quick.
You have a specific question for us Americans that you need to have explained.
No. Well, I think Matt was going to drop something on us. Hold on, Matt, what's up?
No, I was just going to ask Greg and Casey, do black people around you add S's to words? So I don't know if it's just a black thing or if it's a regional thing, but I know, I'd say that because there's been a couple of posts recently about that and people have problems or whatever. And it's what we do. But I just want to know if it's just what we do in certain places. So Giant Foods is the Giants. That's just what it is. I'm going to the Giants. So I was just wondering, was it just a regional thing or no? Not.
Well, I'm a Jamaican kid, right? So I was born in Canada. My parents are Jamaican, and Jamaicans will take away H's from words and put them into words where they don't belong. So how's the air out there? It's like, how the hair out there? I'm like, the hair? No, the hair out there. The what? Like you just randomly add H's to things because you can. And so it's just kind of like if you're not used to it, you're just kind of like, what the hell are you saying? But yeah.
And that's
No
what we
S's,
do with
just
edits.
H's.
So we add them where they aren't, and we take them away from where they are. So it's the same sort of thing. So like Johns Hopkins is John Hopkins. Nobody says Johns. Nobody.
No.
So it's John
I learned
Hopkins.
that in orientation. I was like, "Oh, it's the S on it."
But everything else we add an S. It's the Aldis, it's the Rite Aids, it's the Giants, it's, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So to the giant part, I lived in Harrisburg, PA for close to 10 years, and Giant was big there. And it was always what you said. It was the Giant. I'm going to the Giant. It didn't matter what race you were. It was just the fucking way you said it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we put the S on it though. It's not just a single Giant. It's the
Giant.
No, it was.
Oh, all right.
There it was like the Giant, like the Giant. Like there was one Giant, and even though there was 15 of them in Harrisburg,
Right.
Gotcha.
Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys my favorite part of Dad 2 2020? My favorite part of Dad 2 2020 was going to a Giant Foods and asking for Mumbo Sauce, and they're like, "How do you know about Mumbo Sauce?" Because they're just like, "You are from here, and you know what Mumbo Sauce is. What the hell's going on?"
Yeah.
And I just like it was the best thing ever. I still eat it right now. I got like 4 bottles and brought it back to Canada and just like Mumbo Sauce. Mumbo Sauce is my thing.
So what's
I fry
the
up
answer
some
to
chicken.
that question though?
How do I know?
Yeah.
I did my research.
Okay. All right.
I asked people before I came over to DC, and I was just like, "Yo, if I'm coming back, what am I supposed to get over there that's gonna be like DC classic?" And it was like, "Yo, okay, so you're gonna love Mumbo Sauce." And I was like, I look it up, and I'm like, "All right, let's try it."
Yeah.
I poured it on my food when I got home, and I was just like, "I'm gonna bring back. I'm bringing back like 40 next time. I'm just gonna empty suitcase of Mumbo Sauce, just put it in there and bring it back because it's damn good."
Yeah.
Wow.
I do that too. We went to Pittsburgh and I
Mhm.
asked what was the staple in Pittsburgh, and they sent us to. God, I just saw this yesterday. The brothers, Primanti brothers.
Primanti's.
Yeah. So we went there.
Those
Yeah.
big,
So,
thick.
yeah, I like to do
They
that
throw
too.
fries
Like,
in every sandwich. Every
Yeah.
sandwich is fucking fries.
Yeah, when we go places, I
am
ask,
all
like,
for
what's the quintessential whatever Pittsburgh meal or wherever we go. So yeah, I get it. I messed up when I went to Chicago though because I went to Harold's to get wings, but they didn't tell me about the sauce, the mild sauce and everything. And I'm from Baltimore, so they asked me what I said salt, pepper, ketchup, because that's what we do. We get chicken box, salt, pepper, ketchup. Nobody told me about the mild sauce and the this and that. I didn't.
Oh.
I wasn't hip, so automatically.
You won't always know, right? Like you have to get to know the right people before you go.
Because otherwise, you look stupid talking about salt, pepper, ketchup. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's true too, right? It's just like you ain't from here.
Right.
Stop. You just stop.
Yeah.
Casey, I got a question for you.
So Mumbo Sauce is like tomato sauce with some spice to it. Basically, it's like think of it like a spice ketchup with some sweetness to it. So it's like a mixture of different flavors all together, but it goes really well with fried food. So like I'll fry up chicken, I'll fry up some pork and other things, and I put it on there. And Louisiana has good sauce. Mumbo Sauce good too. So don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Yeah, no, Mumbo Sauce is good stuff.
Yeah, it is. I know Crystal's is good, but
Well,
yes, that is Baltimore. Do not step foot in Baltimore City talking about black salt, pepper, ketchup. That is Baltimore, period.
And it has to come out the house bottle. It has to come out of the red bottle.
And just for your information, so you don't get it twisted, it's one word, salt, pepper, ketchup. It's just all. It's one word.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
I love it.
Oh, salt, pepper.
Whoa. What was it? You added something there. What was that?
Oh, jumbo half and half. You got to do it right. You got to chicken box. You got to have a jumbo half and half.
I'm visiting as soon as I can, man. That's amazing.
Yes.
So Brett, that's my friend Brett. So Brett, just so you know, Casey has this thing for ketchup potato chips. You guys ever hear about
that? Stop every episode. Leave me alone.
Well,
they're amazing. Okay, Canada loves them. They're great.
We have to allow for regional shit like that. Like seriously.
One more reason not to go to Baltimore besides the Ravens.
Wow.
For the record,
One more reason not to go to Baltimore besides the Rays. Well, if you feel that way, don't come for them either.
I was gonna say, for the record, they ain't a reason to go to Baltimore anyway. So anyway, yeah, I'll drop that.
Hold up, wait a minute. Oh yeah, we give him that. He's a Browns fan.
Right.
We give him
Yeah, whatever.
Yes, all dressed. This,
No,
Hey.
all dressed.
So we're over an hour in. Can I open my third beer? 'Cause this one that the reason I'm asking because I'm opening something that I stuck in my cellar that I really wasn't sure how it would age, and it's going to be an experiment.
Let's do it.
So this is a Nitro Chocolate Milkshake Imperial Stout.
I feel like you've gone down this road before.
Not with a Nitro aged, never.
Nitro. That
Casey,
sounds
I
like
feel
be
you.
up all night.
Casey, I feel you. But Doug does like throw these things in the salad.
No, that is the best comment right there. I'm sitting here eating dinner with a missus, pretending like I'm not watching you shaking my head. That is the best. That's a testimonial right there. I'm trying to pretend I'm not
That
watching
just
y'all.
exploded everywhere when I opened it.
I heard that. I was like, ooh.
Right.
How much beer you get out of that?
I like saying the reasons are a reason not
We
to
have
go
to let it settle.
Oh, I agree.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
But look at that. That was.
Calm down.
I mean, I spilled it all over my leg and the table. This is awesome.
Oh, okay. It's
Now,
one of
when
those.
it says nitro, does it mean that it has some kind of extra caffeine in it or
It
something?
has no. It's nitro has a nitrous like oxide, so it like when you get beer out of a tap, the nitrous actually makes it carbonated.
Oh.
They put it in a can, so like the can feels like it's only half full and it's got all the nitrous in it.
Oh. Okay.
Nitrogen. But yes.
Kelly, you've heard me say this before, Kelly. Basically, I sit on here like an idiot while these guys talk about like all the entire mechanics of how beer works. And I'm just like, I don't.
I'm trying.
It's liquid. It's liquid, and it goes in my mouth.
Exactly. And either it tastes good or I
So
wanna
that's
spit
the
it out.
bar, Casey. It goes in your mouth and it's liquid. That's the bar.
We should not. No one take a quote of that. No one clip that or anything.
We're quoting that.
No.
And guess what we're going to do? We're going to screenshot your face and put that right below as a header. It's going to be
What are you guys talking about?
Well,
so I will say I'm really surprised at how well the nitro part kept. I was expecting it to be shit. I was expecting it to be just air.
But where's the nitrogen going to go?
I don't know. I just figured like over aging, it would just be like a chemical thing where it would just decompose. No. Maybe I don't know. No, but it's like it's definitely Milkshake Stout with the nitro. It's I had it 14 months ago, so
the dog got a cat.
Pairs really well.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
Whoa, what happened over there?
The dog got a big cat.
Oh.
He's like 8 pounds and he's like sitting right here. Get out of here. You're making me hot.
Out of here before we give you some nitro.
Nitro dog.
Out of here.
Hi.
You're going to tell us about that or what?
No, I did. I said that it was really good. It's really chocolatey, really chocolate milkshake style. And it was the nitro actually held up really well, which I was surprised by. But yeah, this is it's a little more smooth than what it was when I first got it. But it definitely tastes like a chocolate milkshake with beer additives. That's what it tastes like.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get one of them.
I'm scared because already. So the milkshake factor, milkshake and beer together makes me think of running to the bathroom, right? And then the nitro part just makes me think of like flames coming out my ass or something like.
I need Matt to do all the marketing for this brewery.
Hey, do you want a milkshake that flames out of your ass? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait, we call it what? You People Brewery?
We could do it.
You people make the best beer.
Doug, did you send me this one?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
What did you think of it?
Oh, I love that one. That was one of my favorites out of the recent Omegang ones I purchased.
So, Matt, a little inside ball here. When these beers say milkshake, basically they're just adding a little bit of lactose generally.
Gotcha.
Give it like a
silky kind of feel.
Silky, but a bigger
I can
body.
imagine. Like, yeah, silky. All right.
Right. So I don't know. I saw Kelly look. Kelly was like, "What?"
Yeah, because Kelly and I are of the same mindset, and the silky didn't really help because we're already still thinking about toilets. So silky, yeah.
I'm gonna go find one though. I'm gonna find one.
Hey,
I heard silky, and I thought of Keith Sweat. Not where you're going.
I mean, sometimes it makes you sweat, but if it's bad enough, it'll make you sweat.
Oh man.
Girl, you got me twisting over you. I know what you need right now.
Stop. We're going to get copyrighted, damn it.
I know, right?
We'll send the bill up north if it's going to get through customs. But anyway.
Oh my God. And the beer is just like, who can do your body like me? Nobody.
Wait, all right. Keith Sweat is getting heavy rotation here. What the fuck?
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. Woo. And the band keeps playing on.
Oh man.
You gotta stop.
Woo.
Crazy.
I know I'm a little biased here, but I think this might be your best show ever.
I said that from minute one.
First of all, where I tell y'all he be at 9 o'clock?
When y'all fucking came in and we were like, all right, it's gonna be Matt and Kelly's show.
Right.
With these 3 other guys.
He won't tell you that at 8:51, I woke him up like, we gotta get up.
No, I will tell you. That's why I'm biased and I don't have much frame of reference. So it's easy for me to say this is the best show they've ever had. Yeah. See?
Right. It's definitely the best show this week.
You're not wrong.
We'll take that.
Here, man.
Cheers to that for sure. Oh my God. The funny thing is what you all don't know is that I slept for about 20 minutes before the show started. Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. Well, you do know.
Oh, we know.
We do.
She already told you that I didn't catch on to is that I slept for about 20 minutes before the show, and I felt like death warmed over when she first woke me up. So this is a total 180 right here.
Isn't that the worst though about naps generally?
Yes,
you wake up bad.
Don't like to take them.
Right. Because you wake up like, shit, I shouldn't even think.
Right, I should have just stayed up. Yeah.
Right. But does it help when you get up and then you just start drinking?
I don't know if I've tried that.
I would say yes.
But I'm sure I would imagine so, yeah.
Right, didn't you just do that?
Kelly had no hesitation. Kelly's like, yes, hard yes. Yes.
Also, can I just say the idea of taking a nap? No. I just can't.
Yeah.
I admire you motherfuckers that could do that shit, because if I take a nap, it's got to be 3 hours, and if I do if it's anything less, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna feel like I drank 80 beers.
No.
Right.
I admire people that can take. Hey man, I took a 20-hour power nap. I'm fucking great, awesome. Because I take any naps during the day, I'm gonna nap the rest of the day.
Don't let him.
I think a 20-hour power nap is just sleep.
No, I'm not a napper. I just pass out basically because I've been up since like 4 o'clock and
It was
I just
like
couldn't take anymore.
1 minute we were laughing at 90 Day Fiance, and
Yeah.
then the next minute he was like,
Totally.
and I said, "It's time to get up."
Yeah, it was just like that.
Chris
All I
on
remember
point.
is the lady from Brazil. No, where was she from? From Dominican Republic, sending the guy angry emojis and asking him where's her money, and then I was like,
Oh yeah.
and then next thing I know, she was like, "Come on, we gotta get up, we gotta do this show," and I was like, "Fuck, are you serious right now?" But yeah,
Casey, that's one of our dysfunctional pleasures down here. 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, we know of it up here. I don't indulge, but I hear about it from people.
It's
I
a damn.
will
What that is. I've heard of it. I will not watch it.
It's a damn
You
mess.
gotta, I'm telling you, after you get finished with these drinks, or if you go
Chris, you are exactly right.
the greenery,
I no, like okay. Here's the thing: like 90 Day Fiance for me is just like I'm just a busy guy. I just like I watch things on the side all the time, but I feel like I need my brain cells, and 90 Day Fiance is going to do something to them.
So no.
you get them back, brother. I'm telling you.
You're right. I look at it the other way, Casey. 90 Day Fiance is a show that I can watch and use no brain cells. So that's
yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
Give you that.
You have to like think about or hone in on. Just watch these crazy people running over to Jordan. What's her name? Brittany. She's running over to Jordan. She's like, "Oh, I don't really care that my boyfriend is Muslim. We'll get over that shit." What?
Right.
Like, what? She's like, "Oh, he wants me to convert, but I don't really care about that." Yeah. Like, really? Like, you don't even know. So she gets over there, and it's this big shock that, his parents, his family, he's all like into it, and she's just like, no. So that show is. It actually, I like watching. I don't know about you guys, but I like watching where teenagers, because there's a lot of relationship mess that you could see there.
Yeah.
That you can't. Okay, so you know that relationships can be a mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, isn't it nice to be able to see outside, like stay outside of a bubble and see some people going?
Like that one's so much worse than my relationship. So be like, "Oh, I'm doing great over here. We good. I'm not that."
Or for my teenagers who've never been in a relationship, for them to see like these people acting crazy, be like,
right,
here you go.
Yeah,
right. I don't like how people laugh at me, but I've made sure to expose my kids to Maury. And I don't really care, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to see that dysfunction. Like, I want them to see that dysfunction. That could be your life if you get crazy.
Yeah.
So, I'm just don't get crazy. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
But are you really just teaching them good dance moves for figuring out that they are not the father?
Yeah. What the fuck is 90 Day Fiance? See, no. So this show I can't. So my vice is Married at First Sight. Now this show I can't do. You ever see this one?
Yes.
I can't do this one. What, Kelly? What?
It's not. So it's not as funny as the 90 Day Fiance. 90 Day Fiance to me is funny.
It is.
But the Love at First Sight is like, come on now, what is going on? Like I'm like literally looking at it like, come on now. Y'all got to stop the foolishness.
Yeah, but the 90 Day Fiance is wild, just because it's so many other people that's like, no,
are you
bro,
really talking to somebody overseas and you think they're not just trying to get a green card?
Right, and then they get together and it's like you said, like the one we were just watching, the guy was Muslim and the lady is definitely not. And so she was cooking bacon and she was telling her kids, she's got 3 sons, she's telling the kids that the guy was coming. And they were like, well, we should save this bacon for him. And she was like, he's Muslim. He can't eat it.
Right. America has too many.
That's not an incorrect statement.
It is not.
Right. Matt, it's a complete lack of disregard of the other person's culture.
Yeah.
And like America, we do this on a smaller scale. But to me, 98 Fiance like completely blows that away.
Yeah.
They go over to Moldova and they're like, oh, this is Moldova. Like we can't eat the food here.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? That whole like American and then you sit there, Casey, as an American, you look at the show and you're like, wow, I can see why the rest of the world thinks we're a bunch of everything has to be American, and like when we go to another place, like it has to be American. And I don't know, you guys saw I don't know if you guys the one guy's from Moldova, Andre, and he's like, what did he say to his wife? He's like, well, if your family doesn't like our food, they can go right over to McDonald's. And he said that, and I was like, no, because they were like, So like we don't know if we can eat Moldova food. Like we're such Americans. Like we expect to go around the world to have like all of our stuff that's catered to us.
Yeah.
I challenge you
opposed
to do
to
a
just
90-day fiance
as
club.
opposed to just going there and just like being
Embracing it,
happy
yeah.
about immersing yourself in a different culture and like trying different things and we're like no we need our ribs and we need our fried chicken. It's like
it's funny to me. I may have mentioned this before on a previous show, but it's just kind of like for us, it's really weird in Toronto because in Toronto, you get a passport basically before you get like a birth certificate, almost essentially, because we're so close to the airport. We're just like we're going here, we're going there, we're going everywhere, and so like passports are gold up here. We don't really give a crap about like our birth certificates and other things. We're kind of like that's what it is. What it is. That's when you go to like for a doctor's appointment or whatever. But passports are like gold because everyone like loves traveling from Toronto to everywhere else in the world. So it's like, yeah, we don't really have like a hard Toronto culture where it's like this is Toronto. Toronto's a mix of so many things that it's just like we're up for whatever.
Yeah.
Casey, there was some dumb study, or not dumb, but it was dumb because I didn't like the results. How about that? But there was a study that said like Americans only travel like the average American only has traveled to like the states next to us states. Like we don't even like and then when we go out, like we'll fly to Dominican Republic and then fly back and then stay in like a process hotel. You know what I mean? We'll never like
back when travel was a thing. Back when travel was a thing.
We'll never just bubbles.
When I saw lineups of people going onto planes in American airports with driver's licenses, I was just like, what's happening right now? Like you're taking a what? Because we don't do domestic travel up here because Canada's so damn big that domestic travel is expensive as hell. Where in the States, it's just kind of like zip, 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 zip. And I'm just like, I respect it. And I respect that all the states have different cultures, but it's just like, it's a very different vibe because we're just so used to like, if we're going to fly somewhere and it's going to take us 5 hours, it better damn well be a different country.
Right. We could go like, we could literally go 24 hours driving and still be in America. So
hey, by the way, Canada, you can do that. You could drive fucking 5 days and not even be out of Canada.
I know, right?
It's fucking huge.
It's massive.
So Brett says he loves trying other cultures' foods, and that's one of the best things, Casey. I know you say this about Toronto, but that is, in my opinion, one of the best things about America is that you can travel and really try other people's food. And with that being said, Casey. You have a problem with our guests tonight. There's a certain food item that we would have to get to before we wrap. So I was thinking about, we can wrap soon.
No. We have a very serious issue to address.
So Mr. Ketchup Chips and all these other things that he brings down to America. I want to hear where you're at. What's your beef? How Doug and I will even get off the screen, so you guys.
No. Oh, please. Okay, Kelly, let's talk. All right. So now the mushroom gravy, I get. The boiled eggs, I get. On top of the waffles, where I start getting confused. You need to enlighten me on how this all comes together because that's where I'm just kind of like, I don't understand anymore.
Casey.
Go ahead.
I'm letting you know. My husband said the same thing before I gave it to him. And all of the kids said the same thing. My grandmother made this meal for us when we were little. Cream chip beef, right?
I just found out about this from Doug. I didn't know what that was until he explained it to me. And now I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm there now.
Cream chip beef is corn. What is that? Corned beef?
Corned beef, yeah.
Yeah, sliced corned beef with whatever crazy looking gravy. We don't even know where that gravy came from. Kind of bland gravy. And
okay,
it's
keep going.
On toast or something like that. I don't know. My grandmother used to make this pot of mushroom gravy, but it's not really mushroom gravy. It's just mushroom soup with the boiled eggs in it.
Okay. I'll try to figure out. No, I'm just trying to figure out how your waffle doesn't get soggy.
It does.
It does. That's the point. But it's so delicious. So have you ever had an egg Benedict?
Yes.
So it's sort of the similar idea where you have that whatever they use. So some of them have English muffins. I've had some that have cornbread. So it's that same sort of idea that you have that kind of substancy thing underneath of all of this, and it does get soggy and it sops up all of that, but that's where the deliciousness comes in.
I should have made some for this show.
Mixture. Yeah, you should have.
I should have made it for you guys so you can see it.
Yeah.
Now you can do it with just the eggs and the mushrooms. See, Campbell's. Preferably.
No, but you need the waffle. It's that texture.
Yes.
Even though it does start to get soggy, but it's not like terrible. It's not like, it's not like
it makes sure it's buttermilk. It cannot be buttermilk or home style. Yeah.
Greg.
No. About the waffle.
Listen. I'm willing to try anything once. If you guys send a recipe or something, I will hook it up and make it work and try and figure this out. Or when all this stuff ends, I will hit you up. I'll come over and say what up.
At this point, we almost have to make it together and eat it together. Like we really do.
I will have to make this for you because I swear everybody who says it, even myself, was like, "This is nasty."
That's right.
What is this?
Okay.
And when I had it, I was like, "Yes."
From reading all the comments that have come in, I think we need to meet up, have this happen.
Yeah.
Just do a video of it to be like, is it good? I'll be like, all right.
They are asking these questions. Come on, I got all the answers.
Eggs Benedict is not good.
That is a very incorrect statement.
To each their
own. Very incorrect statement.
If you don't like egg
delicious.
I
am a huge fan, and I love mine particularly with cornbread and crab meat. I love a good.
That sounds amazing.
Yes,
it is very amazing.
Wow, is that a Baltimore thing?
No, I actually got it at the first time I got it was in Hoboken.
No, hold on, because everybody crab meat is not the same.
These are fat.
That's where the crab is from, right?
Yes, because if you had I feel like once I go past New Jersey, crab is out for me.
Once I leave the state of Maryland, crab is out for me.
West.
So no, I will correct that statement and I will say crab cakes and other things of that nature. I can take you can sprinkle a little crab meat on something here and there, but you're not going to sell me ever on a Maryland style. Where's my fingers? Style crab cake. That does not happen. You don't get Maryland style. If it says style, scrap it and move on.
And everybody's lump is not lump. Lump crab meat has whole pieces.
Yeah.
Not claw meat.
Eggs Benedict.
Wow.
Make a crab cake out of claw meat.
Damn right, it's delicious, and it's even better.
Gravy beer,
cornbread, and crab meat on it. So
they're looking at us.
I'm just waiting for some brewery to make a mushroom cake. Yeah,
I can't honestly, guys. We're gonna have to come up with we're gonna have to go with the episodes, and we're gonna have to talk about the beers and the guests, and we're gonna have to come up with a cookbook or some sort of traveling America and trying all this food stuff because
I think so.
It's got to happen now.
Maybe our new segment is guests give us a local recipe that we
yes. I'm here for it. I am here for it. I love food.
Can we criticize the hell out of first?
Yes, that's part of it. That's a thing we do.
So
that's an underlying theme of the show.
You people need to come to NOLA and try their crab.
I don't think you people work that way.
Prepared what kind of way? If you tell me anything about a crab cake, I'm gonna tell you where you can shove it. Because I'm not.
I can't.
Crab cakes though. Yeah, crab cakes are I don't even order them anymore because so many of them are so whack.
Yeah.
I think there's only one place to get crab cakes. I really do think it's DC Baltimore. I don't think you can get crab cakes. I mean, you can get crab cakes elsewhere. They're just not going to be crab.
You can get them, but they're not hardly the same, and you're doing yourself a disservice if you do it. People, I'm telling you, you ask anybody from Baltimore, and they will tell you they do not eat crab cakes outside of Maryland state lines. The only time I do outside of state lines is in DC. That's the farthest I will go, and there's one spot in DC, MLK Deli, and that's it.
I will go.
Is it on MLK? Is it on MLK?
It sure is. MLK.
I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure.
Oh. But the other comment, Greg, about huevos rancheros.
That was amazing. That was amazing. That was an amazing comment. White people, huevos rancheros. I'm like,
that's fucking bullshit.
I like
That's it. That's a comment on Eggs Benedict. Here's the thing. That is not. I'm going to give you. I'm going to tell you.
Oh shit!
Eggs Benedict are not white people huevos rancheros. I'm telling you for sure. And the reason I say that is like a huge swath of white people have no interest in Eggs Benedict. They really don't.
Really?
And I have
Yeah, but do white people make that shit?
Oh, tons of white people make that shit. But
No, they invent it though. Is this some white person thing? Like a white person made this? Like we know that black people.
I'm pretty sure that's a British or Welsh dish.
Okay.
But interestingly, that I've seen most people that make a version of Eggs Benedict put Canadian bacon on it, and those people can fuck off.
You need to stop with that. You need to stop with that. You need to stop with that. All right, female bacon, damn it. Stop calling Canadian.
So why is that blasphemy, Doug?
Because Canadian bacon isn't bacon; it's fucking ham. It's just a ham.
Even Canada knows it's not bacon.
Great, I love ham. Fucking put it on. Don't tell me it's bacon. It's not bacon.
So I'm not a Benedict person. So it comes with a English muffin, right?
Yeah.
And then what? Ham?
Canadian bacon, an egg, and jalapeno.
The standard is ham, right?
It's ham. It's not.
Okay. And then there's a poached egg on top. And then there's that wonderful hollandaise shit on top of that, right?
Yep.
All right.
And potatoes. You gotta have the potatoes or something to help sop.
Yeah, you have to have the fries on the side. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool fries.
Yep.
Oh, and then it dips into that. Oh,
yeah.
That's
shit.
All right.
Casey's looking a little mad that I called him out on the Canadian bacon.
I'm Googling whether actually Canadian bacon is from Canada because I'm like, we don't use that term up here at all. Like, no one ever calls it that crap.
So do you guys just call it bacon?
No, bacon is bacon, damn it.
All right. So what do you call what we call Canadian bacon? What do you call that?
Pea meal bacon.
Pea meal. Okay.
Pea meal?
Yeah, pea meal. It's like it's in a meal, like like cornmeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the similar grainy texture that's around it is why we call it pea meal bacon.
Corn sounds a lot better.
Well,
than
I was going
pea.
to have pea meal.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I can't even. I can't.
On my little McMuffin. I didn't see that.
I can't.
Then check that out.
Irish bacon.
I have not had my country shit on so much in like one short amount of time. Okay, we good.
For the record, I've been in Ireland and Scotland, and our Irish bacon is just bacon. It's just the pigs are from Ireland. Who gives a shit?
See, that's what I was JHG. That is what I was looking up, and I was like, you. If you looked at someone and said Canadian bacon up here, would you just be like, you mean bacon? Like this thing that comes in strips that is delicious on a burger? Like, what are you talking about?
So I guess the same analogy would be
Whoa.
If you go to France, Casey, and say French fries, right?
They're looking at you like an idiot.
Right. So it's an American thing, and we just put like our labels on it and shit. Okay.
My question would be: in France, do they actually have fries, or do they call it like
no? They don't really have fries that much in France. It's just kind of like for them, they're more into like fresh produce and everything. So their sides are more salads and
bullshit. You know what they're into? Butter and fucking cheese. And wine.
I said sides, not the mains. The mains are slathered in butter and they're going to kill you. But their sides are not French fries, generally speaking.
Thanks, Doug. We're never gonna get any French fucking people watching the show. Jesus
Great. Tony Parker will watch it. This is a sad day.
Yo, JG coming with that knowledge.
Whoa, wait a minute. It's botanical. Hold on.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I don't
Not
know.
see, you guys just put it on us.
We
I
do.
had too much beer to read all of that. I'm sorry. Like,
We do. No, but in America,
Ooh, pommes frites.
Casey,
We took it away.
well, welcome to American culture. We'll just put shit on you whether you like it or not. Right.
yeah.
Right. This is how it works.
Right.
Right.
Right. You just
Pommes
attributed it to them. Like,
Right.
hey.
Right.
Pommes frites,
Don't
steak
use
steak
that.
frites. Do you guys do steak frites down there?
No.
Who?
Casey,
Okay.
Have you seen who our president?
Yeah. We just don't
Have
come.
you noticed who that is?
Freak.
I
We
try to
crazy.
ignore him.
We crazy. Okay. All right.
We have a very
I'm not
boyish looking
crazy.
prime minister.
He,
I'm not crazy.
your prime minister, man. That's you, man. That sexy voice.
Listen, Canada, lucky that man is married. Man, Canada's lucky he married
Well,
because
Melania would be
would not
trying
be
to
good.
steal that dude. So yeah.
She did try to steal that dude.
Oh,
I'm trying to steal that too.
Give that guy. Baby.
Come on. Can we trade, please?
No.
Oh, dude,
Hey, guess what? Hey, Casey, guess what?
Trump.
If we give you that guy, him and the Ford guy would be really great together because they're exactly the same guy.
No, please stop. No,
Right.
no, we're not. No, we don't want him. Keep him. Keep him.
Boy,
How about if we do a 3-team trade where we send Trump over to Britain and Britain sends Boris Johnson to you guys and we get Trudeau? How about that?
Yeah. This is getting worse.
don't get him and Gavin together. Yes, yes, we're trading, Casey. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, apparently you know the trade.
Throw him up there.
Uh-huh.
Right. And we get the Quebec accent. We get that French. When he comes out and he speaks French, I love it. It's so culture. It's just great. I love it. Then we have we have Mr. Kindergarten who can't
Dude.
even
Hold on. Let me educate you on Quebec for a second though, because we up in Canada we know that Quebec is France light. It's basically like a very watered down version of France.
Quebecois and all that shit.
Quebecois. And there's I don't know if you guys watched the last the SNL episode that was hosted by Issa Rae. They had a skit that was called Bonjour High, which is like a Montreal like talk show, and everyone but Quebec laughed their ass off at it in Canada. We're like, this is hilarious. Quebec is like, this is not right. We hate it. It is so wrong. And the rest of us are like, no, that's funny. That's funny as hell. Shut up, Quebec. We don't want to hear you.
Although I will say I have a friend who lives in British Columbia who made fun of Torontonians and said, "Oh, they only think that they're the only people in Canada."
We do. 100%. Everyone, it is very Canadian to hate Toronto. And me living in Toronto itself is just like it blows people's minds. Because like I've been on vacation with other Canadians and they'd be like, hey Casey, where are you from? Toronto. And it's like anytime you say you're from Toronto, you're usually from one of the surrounding burbs around Toronto, but I'm actually in Toronto, and everyone's like, what? You're like, you're one of them. You're one of them. And I'm like, I love it. Hate me now.
There again, we talked about this before, Casey. There is that kind of urban versus rural thing going on in America for sure. And well, I don't know what else to say about that, but
I'm urban AF.
And so when we swap president to prime minister, who gets to keep hockey?
Oh, Canada gets to. We don't. It doesn't matter who the president. Canada gets to keep hockey.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it does not transfer with Trudeau.
Yeah.
We still retain our hockey rights.
Yeah.
Torontons.
Y'all got like American football, so there you go.
Toronto's beautiful. Don't hate on it.
Toronto is
I'm not hating
amazing.
on it at all. I was just telling you that a guy that I know from British Columbia is like, yeah, those Torontons, they fucking really think they own all of Canada, and I'm like, yeah, they're probably most of the population. So
We're 1/10 of the population in 1/10,000th of the landmass. Yet we drive so much of the entire economy that we're just kind of like, sorry, rest of Canada, but we're kind of helping you out.
Sense. Yeah.
We got this shit here with fucking California. And like half of America hates California. I don't know why. I don't get it. But it's the same. It's the
Kelly
same
graded that shit.
California is what the 6th biggest economy in the world if it was its own country.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of that same thing, like, yo, you're from California. Man, California's doing a whole lot of shit right if they're the 6th largest economy, and you know what I mean, they're doing a lot of shit right, and they're one of the most diverse, if not the diverse state in America. So fuck all these California haters. California knows how to party, right?
Exactly.
Kelly, before we wrap, because otherwise we go all night. Have you guys ever dipped into Canada, vacation wise or visiting?
No, we went to Buffalo.
That's the furthest we got. So
no, Buffalo.
Close.
So
Come on,
you almost made it.
I have myself when I was, I don't know, I always say 8 for whatever reason. Everything happened when I was 8 years old because that's, I don't know. But anyway, when I was like 8, I went to my father and my brother and we went to Montreal. So that was my Canada experience. And I had the pleasure of going to see the Expos play the Pirates. I swear I'll never forget.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, this was amazing. Barry Bonds was still playing for the Pirates and everything.
Whoa.
Was Pedro still with the Expos?
Who?
Pedro Martinez.
I told you I was 8. I can't remember. I don't know. I only remember Barry Bonds. That's all I remember was Barry Bonds.
Take us off the big screen. You messing out.
Pedro, I think this was probably before his time. This was 30 plus years ago. So about 36 years ago. So I don't know when Pedro started, but I don't think he was on there then at that point.
No,
but yeah, that was a great experience, and that was of course pre having to have passports and all that. Like we just drove over and we just went in and had a ball. We didn't know a lick of French, and I don't even know how we survived the weekend, but we did it. It was fun. But then Kelly and we took the kids to Buffalo, and of course times were different then, and you know we were bummed out because we were trying to can we just walk across the bridge or something at least? Shit, no. But the beautiful thing about that was that sparked us to get our passports. We didn't have passports at the time. And I was like, man, fuck this. I'm trying to go to Toronto. And that's exactly what made us get passports. The fact that we could not get into Canada.
Yo, y'all come through. Y'all come through. And my basement used to be an apartment, and now it's just like we took it over, but it has a full out sofa bed, queen size bed over there, and everything. So y'all want to come through.
Well,
I got you.
Can I bring my wife and 4 kids up there?
I already have 2, Doug. I don't need 4 more.
I'm gonna drop all the teens off with you. You can take all their.
Yo, as long as they babysit, whatever, they can babysit my kids, and I'm gonna figure it. Like, take them.
So,
okay.
So, does anybody want to take a guess the percentage of Americans who have passports?
20.
2.
2. Come on. You're
like the guy in The Price is Right goes $1.
Yeah, right. 31%.
Okay. Everybody else, we all have our guesses in.
Kelly, you took my basketball number, so now I'm gonna have to say 27%.
All right.
January from 19, according to recent data compiled by the U.S. Department of States and Bureaus, 42%.
42.
Wow.
Obviously more than I expected.
Yeah, more than any of us expected.
Yeah. We got ours too. We got ours a couple years ago, and it was just more of like, why don't we have our passports? What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, now we're in the mode where like we should probably get our kids' passport in case this country fucking tumbles into it.
Right. That's what Kelly was ready to say.
We were before that shit.
We were like,
Canada is 64.5%.
Now, Greg, tell us the numbers before Trump got elected. How many people?
Right.
2.
We want to get up out.
2%.
Definitely 2%. Yeah.
Wait. I don't know who the hell this is, but the Department of States and Bureaus. The U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Consular Affairs. Okay.
That is Roberto again. Roberto, fucking register your shit.
Fuck Roberto.
Get that liquor.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Brad guessed it. 42%. Boom. He's a genius. Right.
Yep.
It's
We got
me,
our,
Berto.
we got our passports before COVID. Now they're used. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brad.
Understood. We shall travel again, though. I think a lot of it probably jumped up when everybody started wanting to go to Mexico too. Like when that became the thing. I think no, shut up. It's not that. I'm talking about how it became. I'm not that people didn't go to Mexico before, but particularly like younger folks and everybody. It's the in thing now. Let's go to Mexico. Let's do this. So now more people are probably getting their passports just because it's the in thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if if this was news down there, but right when the first debates happened, the Google searches for moving to Canada shot up like crazy. Like overnight, it went up like 1,000%, and we're like, hold on, we don't have enough. We can't make this work.
Right. Right. You guys are like, no, motherfucker, stay down there.
Right. Oh my gosh.
That's exactly how I was.
I was looking a long time ago. I was like, don't I got some family up there or somebody who can take me in something?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm trying to find some long lost folks over in the British Isles where my white ass is freaking from. So I have to figure out somebody to take me in over there.
This is looking. I don't know if this is wine. Is it?
Okay. Well, what have we got in the glass now? You guys are on your third beer there.
Go ahead.
This is fourth.
This is the fourth.
Oh, you guys are sharing now, so.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Charm City Meat Works.
Okay.
Oh.
Some honey in there.
Honey.
Wildflower.
Oh, so that's a mead.
Yeah, and it's got crab meat and salt, pepper, ketchup.
Shut up. It says, we toasted the bees in their honey. That's what it said. We toasted the bees.
Charm City Meat Works.
Right. Okay, so everybody knows what mead is, and everybody's down with the mead. What's going on with mead? Casey.
I've enjoyed it from time to time. I haven't found one that is like my consistent mead go-to, but it's all right.
Doug?
Mead is pretty popular in the Finger Lakes area in New York, near where I'm from, and there's actually a couple meaderies. The problem is for me, mead is really sweet, and I tend to not be I'm not even a dessert person. So
even the dry meads are too sweet for you?
Pardon?
Even the dry meads are too sweet for you? Because they have dry meads.
They have dry meads. They don't do those too much in the Finger Lakes. Most of them are sweet. Like a lot of their wines are very sweet because that's the grapes they get.
I'm in all kinds of meat. Yeah, Brett. I'm pretty sure there's some dry ones, Brett. You can comment if you want. What's up, Kelly?
I actually was in the wine aisle and I saw more beer cans and I just picked it up. So I don't even know what a mead is. What's a mead?
It's this nice.
Oh,
no, that's good that you're just like, hey, pick it up. Let's see what it is. That's great, honestly.
A mead is a honey. It's a honey. It's an alcohol made from basically mostly honey. So as beers made out of hops and barley and all that and malt, mead is made out of honey. So it's going to, like Doug says, it's going to be generally sweeter. So it's going to be sweet. But I don't know. They do all kinds of things with mead. Lavender meads, blackberry.
There's one that put all kinds of strawberry. I've seen a million different kinds of mead.
This one had a blackberry flavor too.
Oh,
this one didn't.
Yeah, you should have got that one.
Oh gosh.
This just tastes like somebody poured water in a honey bottle. And
Doug, try cider mead if you can find one.
Okay, I'll see if I can look for one. Generally, the meads that we get are so I don't drink much of it, so my wife will. And I picked up a couple bottles of mead, and I picked up a honey mead and something else. But there's a meadery in the Finger Lakes, but it's all fruit-based mead. It's all honey and fruit, so everything's really, really sweet, and which just doesn't.
That's exactly what it. Oh, I'm sorry, Doug.
No, it's okay. It's just not my jam. What were you gonna say?
No, I was reading this comment, and I was just gonna say that's exactly what it tastes like: honey and water, and that's all this tastes like to me. It's like somebody just put water in a bottle of honey and told me to drink
It
it.
says water and honey as the
Oh well, shit. I guess that makes sense. Man.
Perfect.
So,
it's a
King-
6.9%. It's
Oh,
gluten free.
shit.
I got this for you.
Well, thank you,
Gluten free.
but you could have not.
Kingsley.
Drink it.
Guys, we're only having couples on the show as guests from now on. Only. That is
Yeah.
it. We cannot have single guests from now on. This is
Ball,
too good.
baby, yeah. All right.
So, Doug, we have so I think is made more with apples and honey. I bet you that apple probably cuts.
But again, you're taking sugar from a fruit to make the alcohol. So it's generally going to be a sweeter thing. You might find drier ones, like they said.
Oh, there are absolutely dry ones because I was turned off by the sweetness, Doug, of a lot of beans, and I had a couple dry ones, and I was like, all right, I can hang with this. So, cheers! Look at this. We got through mead. We are at the time where we should wrap, y'all.
Yeah, it's been like 2 hours. It felt like 5 minutes, but it's been great.
It was amazing. This was amazing.
Yeah. Well, we have openings in December if you guys want to come back.
All right, we'll be back.
Put us back on the calendar.
Serious. We got one weekend in December. The rest of them are open. So
I think next time
No, we have 2 booked in December.
Ice Cube? What?
I go with what these guys tell me.
What are you talking about? You put us on the big screen again. Every time
Yeah.
I say something silly,
Yeah, we get
I'm on the big screen.
right. Get something silly. So unless Matt and Kelly don't want to talk about it, one last thing before we let you guys go is we're definitely working on some content for the Black Fathers Foundation, and I slipped a little bit because I've been doing this crazy ass beer school, and I just haven't had time to put my time to it. But we are working on some really cool things as far as Black Fathers Foundation and Twitter feed. And the YouTube. Working on a monthly variety show, kind of like the one I have for Magic Beer Hour, but it's going to be Black Fathers, and we're going to be talking about issues. Casey, we hope to get you involved. We hope to get a whole bunch of different Black Fathers involved. I don't know if you guys want to talk about a little bit before we go, but I do.
Yeah, and actually, you can. I will let you talk all about that. I just want to talk really quickly our foundation conversation. I still haven't gotten the date. You got your phone, but the second Monday in November, is the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. So November 9th, 6 p.m. our foundation conversation, and again, we're talking to fathers who have had, their children basically snatched away from them, pretty much taken out of their care or kept away from them by the moms for whatever reason. So that's really important to me because I know that I've heard from people or just heard people talking who sometimes people think that men are just making all this shit up, right? Like, oh, whatever it is, it's your fault. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. So I think it's really important that we get the stories out there and hear from men who are legitimately having problems with either it's the court system or it's just the mom or whatever. And she ends up being supported by the police, probably, who don't allow the child to go with the father and all of that sort of stuff. What's wrong with you? You had too much to drink.
Yeah, I did.
All right, just fall back. Yeah, exactly. So there's so many men out there, and the stories I feel like need to be heard because there's some people who truly just feel like we're just crying wolf or just whining. We were speaking about the wine beer earlier anyway, but think that men are just out here whining and complaining just to be bitching or whatever, but it's not always the case. Sometimes, yeah, it is. Sometimes they just slacking and they're not doing what they're supposed to. But sometimes the system is really fucking us over, and people need to know that it happens. So that's all I got. November 9th, tune in. And Greg, I'll let you take it.
No. Hold on. I just need to say one thing though. Like, yo, as I put this book together, like, I'm gonna holler at you because it's like if you want to get word out there, you want to get people known. I'll scream from the mountaintops. So
say no more, brother. You know how to find me. I'm available anytime.
All right.
I'm available.
And this isn't the first foundation rodeo. We if you go to Black Fathers Twitter, I'm sorry, why do I keep saying Twitter? Because I love it. But that's my thing. No, but the Black Fathers YouTube page, You can find the other ones that we've done.
Yeah.
I don't know if you run down real quick the ones we've done before. We did Digital Dads.
Yeah, Digital Dads. We did the So the Digital Dads was all about men who had an online presence and following of some sort. They either had a blog. I had someone who was on our admin team for Black Fathers, and all of those sorts of things, podcasts or whatever. So that was the first one. Frontline Fathers was a mixture of men who are out, either they're first responders, paramedics, doctors,
Nurses.
whatever, and then
Yep.
also activists in the community. So it was a combination of, as I said, fighting against COVID and also fighting against racial injustice. So we had a mix on that show, Frontline Fathers. We've had Each One Teach One, where we've had all either professional educators, and two of the men had gone on to become administrators in the school system. And we also had just recently, our most recent one was the roots of hip hops. And we had our brother James Lopez back on, Danny Reyes,
Lit. That guy.
yeah, and Vic Medina of Rock Nation. So that one was in celebration
Wow.
of Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yep.
So we talked to fathers of Afro Latino descent. So we had the whole mixture. You had the Black, you had the Latino, and all coming together in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. And then the next one, I don't think I skipped any. I think that was all of them.
Right.
And the next one, we had a word from the wise, which was all writers. So we had what did we have? Two authors on. Yes,
We have
two
authors, and we also
then,
had the teachers one.
yeah, and we had the fifth L was on the authors one, because they hip hop artists, so they write hip hop music. So it's all about storytelling, whether it's through a book or song or whatever. And then the teachers one. So we had two teachers on and we had two administrators on. So
Yep.
it's really all about just Black men being able to tell their own stories in their own words. Like, so often the media and the greater society talks about us and for us, but we continue to give Black men an opportunity to speak for themselves.
So I know this isn't, my friend Brett says, what about Red Fathers, because he's a Native American Indian. So but I don't know if we go in that area, do you, Matt?
So the thing that I would say to that is that my focus has been Black fathers because I'm a Black man myself and I know the experience, and I don't want to go into an area where that's not my expertise per se. Mm-hmm. However, I do know that we have so many commonalities. So I don't go and I don't speak for anyone else except for Black men, unless I'm just speaking for all fathers really in general. But we are very open as an organization to partnering and working. And this is something that I really talked to Kelly about the other day, was that, we really want to find a way, even though this is our focus, really focusing on Black men, but we also want to collaborate. Because to be honest with you, in the beginning, when I started doing things, I've been working with fathers for 20 years. And when I first started, I was in public schools. And so you automatically had that diversity. You couldn't just go into a school and say, all right, I'm going to have a fatherhood organization, but it's only for Black men, right? So, we had that whole mixture. And that was beautiful because I know, again, that there's so much that we go through as fathers that are just common, is universal across the board, right? But as time went on and I started to see all these things, and it really started to hit home so much as a Black man and understand how much we are misrepresented and so on and so forth in society, I really wanted to take this opportunity to really focus very acutely on the things that we go through as Black men. But again, we're open to partnering. If someone has an organization that is specifically for quote unquote red men, with, which is what you said. So I'm not, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but just using your wording, we're open to all kind of opportunities because there's so much, just like going to Dad 2.0, I wouldn't know any of these guys, if I hadn't gone there. So we need those sorts of things. We need something where we can come together strictly as Black men and say, okay, this is what we go through. This is what we all know, what we deal with. But then we also need outlets where we all come together and say, okay, yeah, there's not a special way Black men change a diaper. We all change a diaper the same way, so those sorts of things,
Cheers to that. And if we don't stop soon, we can go for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing?
You can
Yes,
say
please.
more than one thing if you
One
want.
thing.
You can say more than one thing. Go.
Thanks for inviting me to the daddy party.
All
I
right.
appreciate y'all. I do. Ever since 2019, you didn't know the date, but it was 2019 Dad 2.0. It wasn't 2020. Everything has been amazing since then, and I feel like we finally got our crew, and y'all all spread out, y'all everywhere, and I just appreciate y'all letting me come in. I don't step in y'all lane.
Yeah.
I support your lane. I
And
appreciate y'all having me here.
And that's what I appreciate too, because what some people don't know is that in the beginning, Black Fathers was really an open group, and we had women in. And I
got kicked out.
Idea, yeah, she did, because my idea from the beginning was to have it open and have women come in to offer us that support. However, that turned into some women taken too far, right? And yeah. So the men decided that they needed a space just to call their own. So we really made it a private group. We kicked all the women out, and then I started Black Fathers and Company, which is open to everybody. Yeah, it very much was a kick out. It was like, get out, and if we find anybody hiding, we put them out. So it's really for men only, period. So all right.
Kelly?
But I want to say though, really, before we go, I want to say I really appreciate her, and I appreciate her saying this, because in the beginning, in the beginning, I don't want to get too sad. Yeah, I've been drinking, yeah. But in the beginning, like when I first really started Black Fathers, I didn't get a ton of support from women in general, because a lot of women have gone through so much, and either like their children's father isn't there or their father wasn't there, and they kind of transferred that. So whatever they're feeling, like my dad wasn't shit, so all men ain't shit, that whole sort of kind of thing. So to have
are you
no
get the violence away from him right now.
I'm not, but
we haven't had anyone cry on the show, have we?
Crying with some baseball.
I did.
No, but
oh, you did? Okay.
In all seriousness, it means a lot to me, and I don't think she minds me saying, but her father is not active in her life, so it means a whole lot, because she easily could have turned around and said, oh well, my dad ain't this and that, so why should I bother and all of that. But she has
it has meaning for me too.
Yeah, it has a lot of meaning for her, and she's really jumped, dived head into this, and head first, I should say.
Me in the big game.
Yeah, because it means a whole lot. I'm sorry, I don't want to ramble, but I just wanted everybody to know, just because she said that, and I think it's really important to me, and I really appreciate that she is welcomed and she feels welcome. It means a lot.
Thanks, y'all.
And on that note,
yeah.
Okay, so one thing we do before we let you go, you guys want to talk a little bit about the beers that you drank? Do you want to?
Yeah. What do you guys like?
Any of them were really good. What any you never would do again?
Yeah. So,
which ones did you like the best?
What I will say is, this was definitely my favorite. The Weyhen Stephen Hunter.
Did you show the bottle, babe? Because you had to show the bottle.
Okay. Okay, so a quick note on that one. That's a seasonal beer. You probably won't see that year round.
Okay.
So when you do see it, grab it.
All right. Yeah, I will.
Because that's Oktoberfest style beer.
Right. Yeah. So you're only going to see that in the fall generally.
Yeah.
Okay. If you see one in the spring, I don't even know if I would grab it.
I wouldn't.
It might because it might be still there from last year.
Yeah.
Personally, I like my beers light skinned. I'm color struck, so I like my beers light skinned. I'm not a fan of the dark beers.
Casey, light skinned beer. I fucking
no.
love.
He said light skinned.
Light skinned.
You said light skinned. Light skinned was.
It's an ED on the end.
This tropic one would have to be my second. This was not terrible.
Tropic Cannon. Greg, that was from our pals over at Heavy Seas.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
And have you guys been to the new Heavy Seas brewery?
No.
We haven't. I was trying to find a what is the one that starts with a D? D-Claw.
Oh,
I was
Duclaw.
trying to
Duclaw.
I was trying to find stuff that was like in our area.
Duclaw
when
is like a Baltimore style one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very popular one.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to come on with Natty Bow. That would have been like too cliche. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And it's
So
soft.
Duclaw and Heavy Seas, although there's Heavy Seas is right by the Guinness one.
Okay.
So you can go out. It's outside of Baltimore. It's not like right in.
Yeah.
You have to go to the suburbs out.
Oh no,
Not
we
even-
know.
I think it's
we
farther
know,
out to
we
the
know
suburbs.
exactly what Guinness is. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Guinness one out there isn't like just Guinness. It's like that's like their experimental shit.
Oh, yeah.
They make all kinds of crazy shit there. So
Yeah. My job had a happy hour out there or something one time. No, Guinness.
Oh,
the Guinness thing.
Oh wow.
Okay. So anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No.
Yeah, what else do you guys have? What else did you have, and did you like it?
I will say this was a bit sweet for me. I'm a dry girl, and
Hated
this
it.
is more on the wine side, and I'm thinking this is a little bit too
Exactly.
sweet.
Hated
Now,
it.
this one, so this one was pretty good. I'm a coffee drinker. Matt's not. I think this one was good. It was a little heavy. I probably wouldn't do this all the time because I like the light skinned it too. So yeah, but I did like this one.
I love it.
This one. And we did have one we didn't drink.
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell y'all
haven't
about
got
this
that one
later.
yet. Yeah.
I don't know.
What
This
is
one,
it?
Oh, it's a blood orange from
Flying
Salty Dog. Is Salty Dog, right?
Flying Dog.
Flying Dog. Sorry.
Yeah. So that one, I don't think we didn't drink that
Is that
one. But
more
this
grapefruit? Oh, blood orange. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
check that out.
That one's still not unopened. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that one later. But that was it.
we'll do
That
that
was
one for the
our
after
six-pack.
show.
So let me ask this real quick before you go, because I'm.
Oh, this was awful. This
Yeah,
was
that was
god-awful.
terrible. I feel like I'm a Hefeweizen guy.
Hefeweizen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
No,
that-
that's a weird one to pronounce. So yeah.
Yeah. So
Right, but
as,
get it
as
right.
far as brands or whatever, what do you recommend?
Oh,
So there's a lot of good ones for that. I will say if you want just a regular straight up one that's easy to get, Hoegaarden.
Hoegaarden.
Hoegaarden's a good one. Well, they call it
Right up my alley.
Hoegaarden, but I always say Hoegaarden, whatever.
look for Allagash White.
No, I
Yeah.
like Hoegaarden's.
Allagash White is an excellent one.
Allagash White.
That's right.
Hoegaarden's white.
That
All
should
right.
be.
Cool. We got to remember those two.
Someone says pyramid.
Pyramid.
There's probably. We're gonna let you guys go, but there's probably.
We'll send you more.
There's
All
gonna
right,
be
yeah,
comments.
do that.
There are gonna be comments here, and
Yeah.
you guys are both. You guys are both in our group. If you ever have any questions about beer, ask them in the group. We are nice.
People will load you with suggestions.
We'll load you up, and if people are assholes, we'll kick them out. So,
All right. I like the sound of that.
Wow.
Just like the moms. Just like the moms.
Right.
also, see, here we go. They're coming through now. Jeff says that West, Finer, Hefeweizen. You guys have the Fest beer. They have a Hefeweizen.
Yeah, that's a fest beer. Their Hefe is good.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yep.
All right.
Here's another one who Daniel says that's a good one too. Blue Moon has a Hefeweizen.
That is my favorite, actually.
Yeah, and they won a gold medal at the virtual GABF.
Okay. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Albita has one. I'm not
Sure.
sure.
Makes good Hefe.
Right.
Abita is New Orleans, or maybe not New Orleans. It's Louisiana.
Okay.
Mhm. Close enough. So, Matt and Kelly, we're gonna let you go.
Yeah,
All
thank you
right.
for being here.
Fantastic guests. Everybody loves you.
Thanks.
I haven't laughed as much during a freaking show.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever gotten more comments. I'm not sure.
It's been crazy.
That's
It's been awesome.
show.
Casey brings a lot of comments, though.
That's your
he's-
Calm
So we
No,
will
we-
see you guys soon.
Yes, please,
We love to have you back. I love to have you back in December.
for sure.
We would love to be back. I thank you. This has been a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting it, probably because I had slept for 20 minutes beforehand, but this was a lot of fun.
And I missed my appearance on the pop-up. I need to make that up.
Yes,
All
sir,
right.
you do. Yeah.
Yes, I do. And
Luckily, we had some folks fill in for you.
Yeah. Oh, I was keeping a little bit of tabs. I
Oh,
couldn't see
wow.
that, but we'll talk about that on the side.
Alright.
But last comment, Jeff says, look for local breweries that may have it. So
Yeah.
roll up to your local brewery and say, you guys got a heifer? What's up? Just say that. And see what
Just
they say.
like that. I got you.
Heifer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's
People
up.
will drop a whole shit ton of them on you for Baltimore.
And
All right.
they'll know what you're talking about, though. When you go in there and say,
All
give me a heifer, they'll know what you're talking about.
Can
If
I,
they don't,
John,
can I tell him
you
I'm
don't
trying to
wanna buy
take the
it.
heifer to the whole
Alright.
garden?
Hogard is
No,
does
you
he does he
didn't
need
go
to take
first.
the heifer to the whole garden?
Right.
You guys,
maybe.
The only whole garden you going to.
and on that note, no. I'm having these controls. Anyway, man, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for coming
Okay.
on.
Thanks, guys. For real.
We have post production, so if you guys want to
See
hang
ya.
out until we wrap this, you can. If not, we'll see you soon.
Got it.
Alright.
Casey, hit me up, man.
For sure, for
I'm
sure.
Being here. Love you
And
guys.
let me hold
Thank you.
$20 too. You got that book contract. Let me hold $20.
Where is it? Where's the button?
I don't know. Stop
ain't
this crazy thing.
I don't know.
You guys stay there if you want, or we'll book. So, what a fun show. Look at Casey, he's still getting over it.
Hey, let me do my beer. analogy
Yeah,
in
go
there,
ahead.
because
Go
that
ahead.
was shit. All right. Daniel, you're exactly right. That was one of the most fun shows we've had because I laughed my ass off. I actually had tears in my eyes half the time. So,
And I'm telling you, you guys got to watch the show on Friday. This shit is hilarious.
yeah,
So,
and I have
Yeah.
not. I have been slack on that. And the problem is because I
Get
work
on it.
Friday, so it's like fuck. I got to do that. But
awesome show, yo. Great show.
thank you.
It was a blast.
And
I
Roberto.
know this is Roberto. Get captions. I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah. Roberto, you're exactly right. We're working on that.
I'm not sure who Mark Bergian is.
He's the deaf brewer that we talked to Roberto on our show before.
Mm,
Oh,
mhm.
So we
Mhm.
have to get him on, and we need
Yeah.
to have an interpreter, and we need to have captions. I totally agree that we need caption to do that. I think that's important. As someone who's partially deaf, I totally get that. So yeah.
yep. And as someone who's not, I get it.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with, again, I'm going to say all these were, there was none that was a loser by any stretch. This was just a bit too, it was weird because it was a vanilla stout and it tasted cinnamony to me. So what they advertised it as was not quite what I want. It was good. It just was like you said, a vanilla cinnamon stout without a banana. So really good. That was 9.1. So the second one is this was the Nitro chocolate milkshake stout, which was aged for 14 months. Quite good. I was really surprised how much the Nitro held up. Again, the Nitro is not going to go anywhere, but for some reason I anticipated like the Nitro like dissipating a bit. I opened them and freaking exploded all over the thing below me. So yeah, that held up really well. And the winner for this was, I was really surprised. I was really worried about this. The Black is Beautiful Dry Hop Tropical Stout. It was a dry hop stout. Was really good. I tasted not any tropical elements to it. Didn't get any fruit, I don't know. It was super good. I have 3 more of these. Greg, you're probably going to get one of these, but this is superb. From Harpoon, by the way, out of Massachusetts.
This is pretty solid. A good black lager. Fine. This was a little interesting and weird, but it wasn't that bad being that it was old. I'd like to take a fresher one. And certainly last but not least is this, the North Brewery. I got more vanilla. I didn't really get that much cinnamon. It was a nice dark beer. I wouldn't start my night off with it like I did before, but it was pretty good. Casey?
Yeah, my beer diversity was all right. The APA, the dry hopped one, was a little sweet for my taste, so I didn't really love it, but drank it anyway. But the wine infused Shiraz Kaleidoscope from Halo was my jam. That was good.
Okay.
It was nice flavors, 8.0 ABV. But I'm basically right now going through a bunch of my sours, like I said, end of summer. But that stout I had last week, I'm gonna order some more of that because I think I'm gonna be exploring some more stouts with y'all and see how they turn out because there's an entire flavor profile I need to still explore. So I look forward to that.
Plus, it's coming to the time of year where you're getting into the darker beers. Out. Again, I'm going to go the opposite, Casey, because when I started with Greg, I just ate IPAs, nothing light. I just wanted the heavy shit. So I was coming in from the opposite perspective as you.
Right.
So and I've learned to appreciate like IPAs in various forms, and Goses were something I found that I really liked, which we've discussed offline. So yeah, this is good. This is going to be something where we're all evolving and figuring out shit we like.
Love it.
So show notes. Next week we have my friend Jeffrey Bernstein, and it'll be Doug and I. That's the night before Halloween. And on Halloween we have a politics show for a couple hours. I can't wait. Scream and holler and let out a whole lot of energy. And then the week after is the American elections. The week after that, Casey will return into the host seat, and we will have a Friday discussion about what the hell just happened with the election. And so those are our next couple weeks. And yeah, we're gonna get Matt and Kelly back in December. We better.
Oh my gosh, we need to. That was fun.
Yeah,
I laughed.
Absolutely, have a couple. We have definitely with 10 days left to the American election. We have definitely a couple crazy ass weeks coming up. So Casey, we will see you after Halloween. Enjoy your Halloween up there. Are we getting a trick or treat real quick? Is that?
It pretty much got canceled in Toronto. But we're gonna give a bunch of candy to them. If I'm on Roberto, it's gonna be some words. I don't know, man. I'm already concerned.
All right, Roberto, we'll work on that.
All right.
So fantastic night again. If we don't ever hit the end button, we'll be here all night. But thanks, fellas. We'll see you soon. Casey, have a good Halloween.
Cheers.
We'll see you after this Magnusson's here. Doug, I'll see you next week.